Welcome friends today. This is Not Much Time 33 Outdoors. I spend time outdoors, I go for hikes, I just explore and see what I can see. Today I'm in an area in southwestern Ontario and I found a little conservation area and I'm just going to check it out. Thank you for being here. It won't be very long. It's really windy today and cold, but yet I'm down in the valley right now. Once I get out of this bowl, it'll be a lot windier. To kind of give you a little idea of how low I am. It won't take long to climb out, but just see what we can see. Thanks for being here. I have you on manual focus, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Tried something different. Thought maybe I could try to drop the pixelation a bit. It's not a very sunny day, so I lowered my light sensitivity option a bit. Or did I put it back to where it normally is? Can't say for sure. I think I put it back now that I mentioned that. Big old tree there, leaning up against that. Is that a fern or is that a spruce tree? Going up a big incline here. I'm going to take you up here, show you, and then I'm going to turn around, go the other way for a while. So now I'm up high and I'm looking down into the bowl I was in. That's downhill there. Somebody's got like a little lean-to up there. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes the people that take care of the conservation areas do that. Pick up the logs, let them dry. Make something out of them. Look at that tree down there. I don't know if you can see it. It fell and it's got two other trees bent over there. I read the sign when I came in and it said that this used to be a farm and they began to reforest it in 1944. And normally when they reforest with softwoods. We're looking at mainly hardwoods here. A lot of maples. All the bigger trees have gone down. So 2 days ago, I went for a hike and there was no snow where I live. That night it snowed. We woke up, the ground was covered. And then yesterday, it never got any hotter than 2 degrees, but the snow's gone. It's about 7 degrees now. We're looking downhill. I'm sure you can see that. So we had our first tease of snow. When I first came in, near the entrance, I saw on an old stump, I saw some snow still. But the winds sound like winter winds right now. And I didn't really prepare. I have my running shoes and just a good spring or fall jacket on. We'll continue for a while, then we'll turn around. Right at the start of this trail, there was some really old maples. The sign said those were the only original trees on this property. I might show you them. So you're looking right now at the places where, on my right hand side, where they had planted all these trees for reforestation. I don't know why all of a sudden I couldn't say the word. But I will walk you to these original maple trees. So according to the sign, there are at least 44 to 23. What's that? $80 almost. See what they look like. The more we walk, the closer we get to a highway. So we'll be hearing transport after transport after transport going down the highway. Cars too. They plant these trees in rows, one after another. Sometimes I think they're too close, but I don't know. Look how close these two trees grew. So what do I know? These are some of the original maples. We're coming up to them now. Should have came the other way, I guess. Then I could have maybe kept you out of the sun a bit. Looks like we got some people coming up the road here, the trail. So these are the original trees on this farm. And then what you see beyond that, they planted those in supposedly 1944. They don't look that big, but some of these old maples have broken and gone to the ground a bit. Yeah, that one's almost all gone. Well, I've shown you some of these trees. I'm gonna turn around and hike back out the other way. Hope you don't mind. This might be a little longer than I normally have. We'll go faster on the way out. Got better colors anyways going this way with the sun kind of to our right hand side and almost behind. Haven't seen any animals. I've seen a couple squirrels. I guess those are animals. Got your vines growing here. You all know you can get a drink out of those, eh? If you ever get lost in the bush. Those are actual grapevines. I seen a lady giving a little video on those the other day. Good for her. Cedar tree. As far as I know, that down in that valley is part of the conservation area, but the sign says to stick to the trail, so that's what we're doing. Big tree there. Going downhill now. Basically almost back to where I started, and we'll continue the other direction back to the parking lot. If this video gets too long, just leave me a little comment. There's an old tree it looks mostly dead. The mushrooms are really taking some life out of the tree. But what do I know? I still saw leaves at the top. Well, I gotta get going. My son needs a ride home from work today, so I better be ready. He doesn't have a definite quitting time, but yesterday he had to wait 3 hours to get picked up. But they found more work for him, but still. Sometimes when the boss says you can go, you want to go. If not, we can still use you, but 2 degrees with no gloves and he was outside. That'll toughen you up a little bit. Wonder what that mark means. Kilometer maybe? I don't know. Wonder if somebody helped that split that way or if that's natural. Big tree branch fell up there. See that in this trunk here? I don't know if that's where branches used to be or if that's knots. There's another one there, another one there. That was a big old tree. Still part of it standing. Nice silver birch right there. I stopped because I heard either a woodpecker or a squirrel. Not sure what it was. Look down inside this trunk. Oh yeah, see? Are those old branches? They almost look like the cone that comes off of a evergreen. Kind of neat. See, like this is an outside branch. Is this what that looks like. Not sure. Good chance. Well, there's some big trees down in there. Gonna hide you behind that tree here. Look, behind the sun. Oh, we better go. There's those winter winds. I know it's not winter, but the winds are practicing for winter. Sometimes when you go in the bush, you see that tree that's gone over and the other one underneath it. They're both parallel together. They're down. Almost looks like a natural fence. So this is I believe my second time coming this way on this trail. I always notice more stuff every time I come, or different stuff. I'm always like, I guess what I should say is, oh, that was not boring, that was fun when I go in the forest. Golden birch or yellow birch. Look at the bend on this cedar tree. Must have been snow. It looks like it wouldn't take much to put that back up, but I don't think it would stay up in the snow. And that's not my property, is it? We'll continue. Yeah, I gotta turn you because of the sun. It's peeking out through the clouds now. I seem to notice that there are some trees that are down on the ground, there's always a vine. Over that way, there's a bog. I don't think I have time to show you. Maybe I'll do another video sometime. Just show you that bog. Short video. See these sticks here? The conservation park workers probably put those all up like that. There was probably so many fallen here that it was hard to walk. Nice to see the sun come out a bit. So we're going to get into the softwoods here. I see a white pine. Looks like some of these are white pines. Well, you're going to be looking at white pines. Ooh, that one's got a lot of holes in it. Still green at the top. A lot of sap coming out. Oh, there's another one of those stick pyramids or stick teepees. You know, the pine forest is a great place to gather firewood, especially for starting fires. Because they kind of shed themselves. They dry up and shed some branches as they grow taller. And the pine seems to help the wood burn. Yeah, so through those woods here is the bog, more of the bog. On the other side of that bog is a main road. Not really a main road, but it's a feeder onto a major road. So it's busy. See what happens if I put you at 0.5. Guess I really won't know until I look at it later. I love when I'm in the forest walking and filming. I also really like it when I load it up to my computer and I watch it again. My wife thinks she says to me every time, "You just like hearing yourself talk." She can't believe I actually do this because I'm not a big talker, really. Just give you a little look around. Looking at all the evergreens and pine trees that they said they planted here in 1944. Some of them were actually, what should I say, done later. They started in 44, and then over the years they kept planting more and more of the softwoods. So, like, this tree might not be 80 years old. I highly doubt it, actually. I've seen trees like 4 times that size. And then they finally died, and I don't know how long they were alive before I seen them, because that's 50 years ago, actually. First time I seen them. I still, even though they're the place I'm talking about, even though they're falling down and people had to cut them up to get them off the trails, I still stop and look at their big stumps and so forth. See that branch hanging there? Sometimes those come down in the wind or in the snow after they've been broken off like that. Somebody built a little like structure in there, and it's even put a roof on it. It's neat. Alright guys, I'm almost at the end. This is the bog down here. You can really see it this time of the year, I guess. Like a couple weeks ago when I was here, I couldn't see that. I'll just keep walking. It's not too far from the parking lot. Actually, it is too far. It is far from the parking lot. There's about half a kilometer, 0.7 kilometers to walk out after you get to the information place where it tells you about the park. Well, unless I hold you behind my back, because I'm dead into the sun now. That's what I'll do. I'll hold you behind my back for a bit. Oh, the sun's going away a bit. I don't know if the camera really works at 10 times zoom. So, you're back out to 1. I was hoping to maybe get you a little closer into that bog down there. Alright. Thanks for coming. This has been a long video. This is not much time 33 outdoors. I go hiking. I like to film it. I like to talk to myself in the forest. And some people laugh at me, but that's okay. I feel great doing it. Hope you come back again. Subscribe if you want. Not much time 33 outdoors. Have a great and wonderful day. God bless.